you guys. I'm a big fan of Family Guy. It's officially season 17 now, isn't it? And we just had a premiere. It's fantastic. I love the way that you guys are still keeping it fresh and still shocking us. How did you come up with the idea to marry Brian off to someone with cancer?
I don't remember where it came from. We've kicked around an idea to have a wedding on the show for a long time, and Meg is too young, and Quagmire is not getting married anytime soon, and Brian seemed like, and he always has he talks himself into things very easily, and will take that extreme step, and it doesn't work out for him, as you'll see next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we know there's going to be some twists and turns, obviously, coming out, so I'm assuming that Jess is not going to be around for too long.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. Not very long, no.
And the fact that you guys have been on, I think last season you hit your 300 episode mark. Would you guys be around for another 300 episodes if the opportunity was there?
I mean, we should be so lucky. So, I mean, I think we would love that, but we'll see how long Seth wants to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Seth now, I love the fact that in the trailer for Comic-Con you teased about how he's busy on the Orville, and you guys kind of don't like that. How much has it affected the production of Family Guy with Seth being busy on the Orville?
It seems like he's been busy on one thing or another for the last 10 years.
Yeah, for the first few years of the production, he was very hands-on, day-to-day, and we've had a long time to transition to a production that doesn't have him involved day-to-day, because he's done albums and guest spots, and everything was sort of leading up to him starring on his own show. So,
and there are enough artists and directors, and certainly enough writers who worked with him day in and day out, Kara and Alec, more than I. So there are a lot of people who know instinctively, I think, what Seth's voice and take on stuff would be, whether it's how to direct an episode or a certain type of scene. And because he records 70% of the voices, he reads every episode, and he'll in the moment say, this doesn't make sense to me. So he's never completely detached from the show, it's just day to day. You know, we see him when he records.
But you get to take the chance to have a bit of a go at him. That's pretty fun.
Yes.
That's very British. I like that.
Yeah. And as at most offices, if you eliminate one boss, things don't get worse.
Right. But one of the things I was wondering, because I think you guys mentioned that you're going to bring up Trump this season. So can you tell me a little bit about how that's going to happen?
Well, Peter's going to bring the family down to Washington. He's going to become, through various reasons, press secretary for Trump, and it doesn't go great. So there's some conflict there after Trump kind of takes an interest in the Griffin's daughter, Meg.
And I know that there's also some episodes coming up. I think Brian and Stewie are going to have a bit of an adventure. To me, on the trailer, it looked a bit like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Is that the right reference?
Yes.
Yes, that's how it starts. And it goes from there, and I don't think, through circumstance, they not only get shrunk to the size of mice, they then get shrunk to subatomic particle size. And the director, Joe Fox, there's an episode written by Joe and another director, Don Bianchi. They just create this whole new world. I mean, there's a ton of extra work for them, because we accurately try to depict these subatomic creatures who are interacting, and then voiced by Patrick Stewart, Kyrie Irving, of all expected guest stars, and they sort of have an adventure in that subatomic world.
Kyrie Irving's like Harry Kane.
Okay.
So there we go. Just to put it in. Yeah, okay. There you go.
And
You read the blank expression.
Yeah, I did.
I know that's not
Of
quite
all
my
people.
wheelhouse. And then in terms of, because obviously you guys are doing a whole bunch more episodes, we know that about a few of them. What can you tell us about a scene that you're most excited for fans to see that we might not know about yet?
A scene. I feel like we had some good scenes that I want to see. We just recently wrote a scene that involves Meg running around the walls of a room like an X-Men, like Quicksilver,
Right.
through raindrops. I think it's difficult.
That's very Comic-Con-y.
I want to see when you guys do that, how that looks.
Like X-Men, okay. Just trying to visualize it.
Yeah.
I don't know that one
It's hard to
yet.
pluck one. I think in the Trump episode, we have an extended battle. I don't want to tip too much between,
A lot of violence.
and it's
Does it involve a chicken?
it does. The spirit of, and he makes a cameo, and that whole sequence is spectacular.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
talking to me. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Good luck with season 17.
Thank
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.